Oh, good. Oh,
Is it 5 stars?
Yeah, is it a travel lodge? Or is it the Lanesborough?
MS65, and nobody knows what that means.
Yeah, I think AU UNC details clean.
58 plus.
That's all.
Clipped. Clipped, yeah. Clipped. Like the U-Nights in the Ellaby Hall. Clipped, even though they're full flat. Clipped.
Really?
Oh, well. Are you live yet? Is that one live yet?
That one is live.
That one is live?
Yeah.
That would have been nice to know
It's,
a couple of minutes ago before I
It's
started.
not live.
Okay.
But that one is live.
You're not.
Because the first two of these.
That one is
first
filming.
they say A.
Yeah, that was for social media.
Hello Facebook, hello social media. Welcome to Spin, as we decide who actually is in control of the cameras. Right.
It helps.
Okay. Are you set up? You ready? Wait. It's all about the image now, isn't it? It's not about what it is. The image, not the substance. There we go. Are you ready to go, Sinead?
They say A.
May as well.
Pardon? You could. Oh, my word.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Cameras rolling, but unmuted.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, I'm happy to be unmuted. If people are ready to go.
I don't know. I'll do it.
Yeah, just put your thumbs up. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you find yourself in the world. Thank you for joining us on this Friday Eve, blowing off the winter cobwebs as we go into spring with the first coin auction of the 2023 programme here in Spink, London. And it delights me to say that we have a true, veritable dozen fantastic English gold coins on offer this evening before a shameless plug, of course, of the ancient British and world coins in the White Rose collection on Monday next, on the 3rd of April. But all eyes this evening on the terrific dozen of the St Helier collection, off the market for at least 50 years, as you can see from the pedigree trails. Mostly bought from auctions at Glendinning in the 1960s and unseen in public commerce ever since. And as we process our way through the currency issues, through to the patterns and proofs at the end, I'm sure there'll be fireworks along the way. And so, if we have the telephones ready, we have the room ready, and it's so lovely to see so many people in the room again, in London for once. Fantastic to see. Shall we open? As the clock strikes 6 o'clock.
701.
Lot 701.
Oh, George, it's George 2.
It's just opened.
And we open lot 701. The 1739 2 guineas.
No.
£5,000 is bid. At £5,000. At 5,000. At 5,000. Doesn't look like it's open to me online. It is open. Very well. I see a red paddle. 5,000 is bid. Is that a bid, sir? Are you bidding, sir? You're waving your paddle around. Are you bidding?
Oh, sorry.
Careful now. Don't go waving paddles around the auction at £5,000. Any advance on 5,000? The 1739 2 guineas. Are we all done then? We'll sell lot 701. If there's no further protest, it's all with the Spring Live pre-bidder at £5,000. Thank you very much indeed. Sold at 5,000. 1-20. Lovely. Lot 702, and we move on to the 1748 2 guineas. Perhaps rather curiously graded by NGC as obverse claimed. I can't see it myself with a lovely old tone, but there we go. At 5,000 again. I have 5,000 on the book with me. I must go. 5,200, 5,500, 5,800, 6,000. 6,000 with me. At £6,000 with my bidder at 6,000. With my book bidder at £6,000. At 6,000. The 1748 2 guineas at 6,000. Anyone wants to take me on? At £6,000. 6, 2, I go 6, 5, and 7 to stay on my increment at 7,000 with me. At 7,000 with me. You're splitting the bids, I have to jump on. It's £7,000 against the room with the book bid at £7,000 for 1748 2 guineas. At £7,000. Not seen since December 1964. At £7,000 then, if there's no protest from the floor, it's with the book then, against Speaking in London at £7,000. Last chance. Thank you very much. 7,000 to IN1002, and the underbidder was 272. Lot 703. The first of our 5 guineas this evening. The 1748 MS61, perhaps conservatively, well, strictly graded. MS61 1748 Vicissimo Secundo, 5 guineas. 52,000 is already bid at £52,000. 55 is called in the room. Straight away at 55,000 at the back of the room. Against the telephone with the back of the room bid in London at 55. 58 is if you want it. It's 55,000 against the telephone. At 55,000 and holding. With the room bid then, if the telephones are out and Speak Live's not jumping in, at 55,000 then, we'll sell it at 55,000. Last and final chance at 55,000. Thank you very much. Thank you. 55,000, panel 59. Lovely. Lot 704. And the fine work, 2 guineas. Plenty of interest in this. I must come in at 14,000, 15,000, 16,000 on the book with me. The AE 58, 5 guineas at 16,000, 17,000 beats me. At 17,000 now. For the fine work, 2 guineas at £17,000. Terrific price. On Speak Live at 17,000 against the book and against the floor in London. It's 17,000 then. If there's no further protest, I'll sell it at 17,000 to the Speak Live bidder against the floor and against the book at £17,000. Thank you very much. 1-23. And the underbidder was IN100014. Lot 705. So I'm not getting the green flashes. I'm wondering if something's not completely right. Just check. Oh, I'm not getting green flashes. I'm getting red. Okay. I see 38 bits. It's weird. Because usually that goes green when there's a bid. I mean, I see the bid come in, so it's working, but just an observation. There we are. That's why I was confused with Lot Open. Anyway, after that brief intermission, the AU 58 Plus, fine work, 5 guineas. They have a popular type, winning the third here. 38,000 is already bid on Speak Live. 40,000 is called, thank you. At 40,000. Against on Speak Live, you'll need 42. It's 40,000 on the floor in London. Against on Speak Live, 42,000 is called. Do I see 45 in the room? It's 42,000 against the floor. 45,000 is called. New place at 45,000.
Yeah.
At 45,000 with the room in London. Against John Speak Live, you'll need more paddle 16. It's 48,000 is called. Do we see 50? 48,000 against the room bidder in London. On Speak Live at 48,000. It's only 2,000 more. Do you want to round it up? 50,000 is called. Thank you. At £50,000. Quite right. For the fine work, 5 guineas at £50,000. At 50,000. Do you want to go again? 16. It's against you at 50,000. 52 is next if you want it. It's called. Now we need 55. It's 52,000. The AU 58 Plus. Fine work, 5 guineas of 1701. With the plain sectors and angles. One of the varieties for this issue. 52,000 is called and holding against the room. On Speak Live. At 52,000. Do you want 55? Holding against you then at 52,000. We sell to Speak Live at £52,000. Thank you very much. But it goes to Speak Live against the floor at 52,000. It's up. 52,000. 1-16. All different buyers so far. Lovely to see. And I see we have 28 different bidders registered on this one. Lovely. Lot 706. We move on to Charles II. And slightly clean in antiquity, but a lovely, broad, strong strike this. And look at the pedigree, Glendinning 1966, extremely fine and rare, brilliant proof state it was described as in 1962, whatever happened since. £9,000 is bid, lot 706, 9,500 straight in, 10,000. Do you want 11?
Okay, sorry, is that 10?
It's 10,000 behind you. 11 on the phone if you want it. No, it's 10,000 and holding at the back of the room. The 1678 2 guineas Elephant and Castle, 11,000 is called. 12,000. 12 in the room. To my right at 12,000. 13,000. Thank you anyway. At 13,000. To my left with Tim's commission telephone at £13,000. Fantastically strong strike this for Charles II 2 guineas with the Elephant and Castle to boot at £13,000. And holding against the floor bid with Tim's commission on the telephone then at 13,000. If there's no further protest from Speak Live or the floor bids, We sell to Speak to Telephone at £13,000.
999.
Thank you very much. 13,000. What's the emergency at 999? Lot 707. We move on to the ever popular Type 1, Royal African Company, 5 guineas, 1676 by Sissimo Octavo. There it is. And we go straight in at £40,000. At £40,000 this. 42,000 is called straight off in the room. 40. AU58. 42,000. At 42,000, holding with the floor bid. 45,000. Do you want 48? For the AU58?
He's such a good friend. Leave it to him.
At 45,000 for Friendship. Friendship's being formed in the auction room. 45,000 to my right. The AU58 1676 by Sissimo Octavo, 5 guineas. At 45,000 then, 48,000 is called. And a shake of the head no, 48,000. Paddle 16 has taken you on. Just 2,000 more might nab it. Do you want to come back in now? At 50?
Yeah, okay.
50,000 is called, thank you. 50,000. You'll need more, Paddle 16. It's £50,000 against you. For the 1676 5 guineas at £50,000. Not 707 then. Holding in the room and selling in the room if there's no further protest at 50,000, 52,000. Do you want to take them on?
No.
Not even halfway? You want to go 53 or 54? No, shake of the head. Try it anyway. Thank you anyway. At 52,000 then on Spink Live against the floor bids and against the telephone at 52,000. Thank you very much. 1-16. Lovely stuff. Lot 708. And we move on to the runs of patterns and proofs. And we start, of course, with George VI and go backwards from there. 1937, £2. We go straight in at 2,600 for the PF 63 grade, straight grade, 63 at £2,600. Any advance on 2,800 is called, thank you. 28, straight in on the telephone at 2,800. Any advance on 28? The 63 straight grade, 1937, proof £2. Should have had a milled edge according to the London Gazette, but they're all plain edge proofs. 2,800 is bid. At 2,800 and selling at 2,800 to the telephone if there's no protest online. At 2,900 there is. Do I see 3? Dr. Rounds 3. 3,000 is called. Thank you. At 3,000. Welcome along paddle number 4. It's 3,000 against you. You'll need 3 too. It's 3,000 then and holding with the telephone here in London against you on Spink Live at £3,000. Thank you very much indeed. So
That's sold to us for 3,000.
Is that
That's
911?
911, thank you.
911, thank you very much. And the underbidder was paddle number 4. Lot 709.
709 now.
And we have the Enduring Popular 1911 proof £5. Shallow graded PF 61, but a good tight coin this. Sporadic contact marks for the bold extremely fine according to our cataloguers. 5,200 is bid. 5,500 is cool. Thank you. 5,500 straight in. 5,800.
5,800.
Do we see 6? 6,000 is cool.
With us.
6,500.
6,500. Would you like 7? No. Thank you.
6,500 at the back of the room. Thank you. Jumping here a dozen up to knock out the telephone at 6,500 with the floor bid. Against John Spink Live and against you on the telephone at £6,500. Yeah. Are we all done then? At 6,500 and holding with the floor bid then at the back of the room at 6,500. Thank you very much. 6,500, 273. Lovely. And then the bid was 911. 273.
Yeah, that was great.
And that short intermission, we move on to the fat end of the collection, and we start with the William IV pattern 2 proof £2. PF 62 Ultra Cameo. Certainly deserving of that Ultra Cameo grade, perhaps technically a bit harsh on the 62. Now that's a beautiful coin. Seen a few of these in the Spink auction rooms of late, and we're delighted to be offering yet another one. And this one, unseen since bought from Spink in September 1963. There you go. 60 years of pedigree. £22,000. 22,000 for this on Spink Live, all with the pre-bid at 22,000 and holding at 22,000. Glum face in the room, fairly strong bid on Spink Live. It's 22,000. Do I see 23? At 22,000, then it goes with the pre-bid on Spink Live. If there's no further protest, it's £22,000. Thank you very much indeed.
22,000.
1-17.
Okay, now on
Lovely.
711.
Lot 711. The first of our 2 main highlights. The fantastic patent for a 5 sovereign of 1820, designed by Benedetto Bistrucci, and of course exhibiting the sword on the reverse that is later adopted for the sovereign series, and of course on every sovereign ever since. Struck in his dying breath, perhaps, or soon thereafter, and unseen since the Gilbert sale of March 1963. Brand new to market after 60 years, almost the day. £140,000 is bid. The 60 cameo at 140 and looking for 150,000 is called. At 150 at the back of the room first. I'll need 160. 160,000 is called. Do I see what? 170. For the 60 cameo, £1825. 180 on the telephone. Do I see 190? Wrinkling of the nose. Do you want to go half? 185?
Yeah.
With a cut bid at 185,000. Do you want 190? Fair's fair. 190,000 is called. Thank you. At 190. Do you want to go up in 5 again? Or do you want to round it to 200? Sure. Might be 60 years before you get it again.
No.
Sure.
Maybe 60 years before he gets it.
That's cruel. Young at heart, young at heart. 190,000 is the bid. So the fantastic £1825, the patent for the 5 sovereign. First we have offered since the Slaney sale here in these rooms 8 years ago. £190,000 is the bid. If there's no further protest from the floor bids, we'll sell to the telephone at £190,000. Thank you very much indeed. That's sold at 190,000.
911, great, thank you.
Thank you very much, 911. Please congratulate your telephone bidder, Axel. Thank you very much. And we move on to the last lot. 712. The patent for a farthing in gold. Question marks about when it was actually struck. I believe it was struck in 1738 by Richard Arundel from the original Newtonian dies. Nevertheless, I can trace only 2 examples of this type. The exact currency type for a farthing, 1713. One in the British Museum, and this coin. There is no other in commerce I can find of this type. For the 1713 currency patent for the farthing in gold, last seen in 1972, 50 years ago. We go in at £55,000. 58,000 is called for the MS63 top population, 60,000, 65,000, 70,000, 75,000, 80,000. 80,000 to my right.
Okay, it's coming
At £80,000, racing along in the room.
No.
At 80,000, holding against the floor. At 80,000, to my right. At 80,000. Thinking about it. At 80,000 to the right. At 80,000. Try and find another of these. 85,000. 85,000. Shake of the head at 85,000. The MS63, patent for a farthing in gold. Last seen in 1972, and here again, on Spring Live, 85,000. Are we selling that at 85? The back of the room,
That's all right.
against the floor bids, the last lot of the St Helier Collection at £85,000. The gavel goes up. Thank you very much indeed at 85,000. Sold. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And that is £272. Lovely. Thanks very much for your attendance.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you on Monday for the White Rose Collection of English and World and Ancient Coins. Live from 11 o'clock on Monday. Thank you very much and have a very good weekend. Hey.
Nice.
What's the total then? Nate?